Ever had a conversation with a woman and felt like something was missing? Like she was smiling, nodding, but something felt off? Here's the truth. When a woman likes you, you'll know. But when she doesn't, you'll feel confused. She'll send mixed signals. One day warm, next day cold. You start overthinking, wondering if you did something wrong, but maybe she just doesn't like you. In this video, I'll show you 5 powerful signs that she's not into you. These signs are subtle, but once you recognize them, you'll stop wasting time on the wrong girl. You'll protect your confidence and save your energy for someone who truly sees your worth. Let's begin. Have you ever felt like you're the only one keeping the conversation alive? You text first, you ask questions, you try to keep things going, and what do you get? Cool. Nice. Maybe. Those aren't signs of interest, those are breadcrumbs, and you're chasing them, hoping they mean something. Here's the truth, if a woman wants to talk to you, she will. No excuses, no "I've been busy," no 24-hour silence followed by dry replies. When a woman likes you, she's curious. She wants to know what's on your mind. She asks questions, she shares more, she wants connection. But if you're the only one investing, texting, and pushing things forward, she doesn't want you, or worse, she's using you. She hits you up when she's bored, when she wants attention, when she needs a favor, a ride, or emotional comfort. You're not her priority. You're her plan B, her backup validation source. Let me be blunt. Women don't accidentally ignore men they like. If she's giving you cold energy, she's just not into you. And the longer you pretend otherwise, the more self-respect you lose. So stop overanalyzing her kind of responses. A woman who wants you will make it obvious. A woman who doesn't already has. People invest in what matters to them. When there's zero effort, that's your answer. You're not a priority, you're an option. Are you always texting first? Is she giving you short, low-effort answers? Has she ever shown genuine interest in you without you initiating? If the answer is yes to all 3, you're not chasing a girl, you're chasing your own fantasy. You ask her to meet up, she says yes, but then cancels. You try again. She says she's busy. Another time, she forgot. Sound familiar? If a woman likes you, she makes time. Even if she's tired, even if she's got a busy day, she finds a way to see you because she wants to. But if she's always flaking, always rescheduling, always too busy, that's not a schedule problem, that's a priority problem. Here's the harsh truth. If she truly wanted to be around you, she would be. Period. You shouldn't have to convince her. You shouldn't feel like you're begging for her time. And if you do, you're not building a connection. You're just auditioning. Avoidance is a defense mechanism. When someone doesn't feel a strong emotional pull, they subconsciously create distance. Flaking becomes a pattern not because she's evil, but because she doesn't feel invested. And she doesn't want to deal with the awkward "I'm not that into you" talk. So instead, she lets silence do the rejecting. You've invited her out more than twice, and she canceled every time. Her excuses sound vague or repetitive. She always says soon, but it never happens. She posts stories out with friends, but says she's too tired for you. If this sounds like your situation, it's not bad timing. It's a clear message. She's avoiding real connection, and you deserve more than that. You sit next to her, and she subtly leans away. You try to give her a hug, and she turns it into a quick side pat. You touch her arm while laughing, and she shifts her body like she's uncomfortable. Let's be honest, when a woman likes you, She doesn't shrink away from your presence. She leans in, she gets close. She finds excuses to touch you. A playful push, a touch on your shoulder, fixing your shirt. These are green lights. But if she's keeping her physical distance, if she never initiates touch and avoids it when you try, that's not shyness, that's disinterest. Touch is a powerful nonverbal signal of connection. When we feel emotionally safe and attracted to someone, our body naturally seeks closeness. Avoidance of touch, especially over time, means she's putting up a physical boundary that reflects an emotional one. You don't need her to say, "I'm not into you." Her body already told you. She never initiates hugs, touches, or leans in. When you touch her, even casually, she pulls away or freezes. You feel like there's an invisible wall between you, even when you're together. Physical moments feel awkward, one-sided, or forced. If her body language is closed off, don't try harder to break the wall. Respect the signal and walk away with your self-respect intact. You like her, you've been showing interest, spending time with her, listening, supporting, and one day, she drops the bomb. You're such a good friend. Pause. That one sentence is the sound of 1,000 hopes crashing. Because when a woman says you're a friend, she's drawing a line that says, "I don't see you that way." You didn't ask to be her therapist or her emotional support pet, but somehow you ended up there. When a woman feels romantic interest, she doesn't label the guy as a friend. In fact, she often avoids that word because deep down, she knows what it implies. Using friend is her soft way of letting you down without confrontation. It's her way of saying, "I enjoy your presence, but not your touch. You make me feel safe, but not desired." She talks to you about other guys. She vents to you, but never flirts. She invites you to hang out, but only in groups. She never compliments you or gives signals of attraction. She straight up says, "You're like a brother." If even one of these is true, you're not building a connection. You're building her comfort zone. And the longer you stay there, the harder it is to escape. Lesson? A woman who sees you as a man she wants won't call you just a friend. So stop acting like one. You're talking to her, trying to connect, maybe even hoping for something more. And then she says, "Ugh, my ex used to do that too." Or, "There's this guy I've been texting." Instant shift in your gut. That tight feeling in your chest. That's your instincts screaming. She doesn't see you as a romantic option. She might smile, she might seem open. But when she starts talking about other men, she's making one thing very clear: you're not him. You're the one she tells about him. And that hurts, because deep down, you were hoping to be the one she talks about, not the one she talks to about other guys. When a woman is emotionally invested in you, she doesn't want to trigger your insecurity by mentioning other men. She protects the energy between you. She focuses on your dynamic, not her past, not her options. So when she casually brings up other guys, especially her ex, it's a sign she doesn't see you as competition. She sees you as neutral, safe, non-threatening. And that's not where attraction lives. She brings up her ex in casual conversation. She compares you to other guys. She seeks your advice on dating or guy problems. She shares details you never asked for. She makes you feel like her relationship counselor. If she's constantly pointing your attention to other men, then you're not the one in her head. You're the one helping her sort out her feelings for someone else. And unless you break that pattern, you'll never be seen as the man she desires. Sometimes It's not about mixed signals. It's not about bad timing. It's not about her being confused. Sometimes she just doesn't like you that way. Not enough. Not in the way you want. Not the way you deserve. And I know it hurts because maybe you gave her time. You gave her effort. You showed her your best. You were patient. You cared. But no matter what you did, she didn't choose you. And that pain, that sting in your chest, that's not rejection, that's redirection. Humans chase closure. We want answers. We replay every moment looking for what went wrong. But the truth is, not everyone will see your value. And trying to prove yourself to someone who already made up their mind is how you lose yourself. You stop romanticizing the potential. You start respecting reality. And most of all, you start respecting yourself. Because when you hold on to someone who clearly doesn't choose you, you're not being loyal, you're being unavailable to someone who actually would. Accept that her actions are your answer. Stop checking her stories, her texts, her signals. Redirect your energy to growth, not overthinking. Don't look for revenge. Look for recovery. Remember, the right woman doesn't make you guess. The woman who's meant for you won't confuse you, won't breadcrumb you, won't make you feel small. She'll see your light and walk toward it. But first, you have to stop waiting in the dark. If any of this hit you deep, you're not alone. Most men have been there, questioning themselves, chasing women who never truly chose them. But here's the truth. It's not your job to convince someone to see your worth. Your only job is to become a man who doesn't settle for half-love, mixed signals, or being someone's backup. The kind of man who walks away from confusion and chooses clarity, who stops begging for attention and starts commanding respect. You don't need to become colder, you just need to become stronger. And if you want more brutal truths like this, subscribe to the Male Truth, because we don't sugarcoat reality, we sharpen you with it. Until next time, walk with power and never chase what hides from you. From